Justin, you ready to get chopped and screwed or screwed?
Remix.
That's how it sounds in all of the songs that are remixed. That's good too. We're playing NES Remix 2. It's the second. It is, I guess, in and of itself, a sort of remix of the first NES Remix.
You're kidding me. Is it the same games?
It is actually the exact same game altogether. They just put a 2 in front of it. And I guess that is what they consider remixing. You can see me getting all kinds of good jumps going here in Kid Icarus. I was just kidding. It's a new game. I shouldn't false advertise like that. Did you play the original? Do you know about this?
No, I like games with like,
graphics. If you say graphics, I swear to God.
I just like the ones with graphics, mainly those.
Oh God. So NES Remix, it is sort of think about it, sort of like a WarioWare micro games kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is called from the Nintendo Entertainment System days. Mm-hmm. But you got your gems, your classics, your Kid Icaruses, your Super Mario World, or Super Mario Brothers, I should say, 2 and 3, and Lost Levels. A lot of Mario representation.
This craze of remixing sort of caught me by surprise. This is the first I've heard of this. I did not know this was a thing.
I mean, I don't know that it is so much a thing as much as it's just this game that does it. Are you thinking of other things?
No, apparently there was a one. Apparently there was an NES remix.
Sure, I'm not exactly sure 2 games that Craze makes. That seems a little irresponsible to go ahead and give that the Craze label.
Okay, but like craze or no craze, just so I understand what's happening here, Nintendo is taking their old games and taking out little bits of them and having you play those in exchange for money. Is that?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I mean, there's some fun stuff. Like each one has, you can earn stars depending on how you do in each sort of chunk, depending on how much time you spend doing it. So you can see me trying to just like burn through Glass Joe here.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not good at Punch-Out. There are actually like a couple games on here that I'm just terrible at, including Punch-Out and Wario's Woods, which I don't think anyone really likes, which seems like a strange choice for that. But it's interesting to see like these memorable parts of these games that have been sort of excised and then made their own standalone challenges. And then there's a whole category of NES remixes where they change the rules of a game that you've played before, or they make you play it with a different character. So you'll get to a level in Super Mario World 3 or Super Mario Brothers 3 and have to play it with a character from Super Mario Brothers 2, and maybe they can pick up vegetables and throw them at things, which you can't normally do in 3.
Wow. Okay, so this is a game changer.
I mean, it is a game changer.
Literally.
It literally does change a thing from a game that you know. And it's pretty fun. You can post your Miiverse. I don't know what that means, but you can do that.
Okay, I'm glad it's got that functionality.
Here, I have a hard time getting.
Did not get those
coins, so that's not going to do it for this round. What's great is you earn points depending on how you do. You earn stars and points, so like all of a sudden I'm interested because you have the 2 forms of.
I think you're
rewarding
running into trouble here. This looks bad.
No, I got this.
You got it?
I got this. You get points, and then at certain like point levels, like once you've earned 1,000 points, you unlock new Miiverse stamps.
Ooh.
So you can really, as the classic song goes, express yourself.
So whatever Miiverse is, you can definitely put a new stamp on that.
I mean, I know what Miiverse is. It's just not my jam. Sometimes
Right.
Sometimes I'll try and write like funny words. You can see I got a rainbow on that course, which means I did super good and I get lots of points. Booyah.
Wow. Look at that. What are those?
Uh-oh. New
Whoa.
stamp. Bits, I believe is what that stands
Why do they? I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do they always put games that everybody's played 100 times? Like, how sweet would it be if you were playing NES Remix and then all of a sudden you had to do a mini game from like
Anticipation.
Golgo 13 or Jekyll and Hyde? That would be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Navigate the maze. Oh, sorry, just kidding. That took 3 hours because the mazes in Golgo 13 are like the pit.
The
but
worst. Beat the entire NES version of Dragon Slayer. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. The Dr. Mario challenges are actually pretty.
I hear he's got the cure.
He does indeed. They're actually pretty fun because they make you like sometimes you'll have to chase down a virus that is like moving around, so you have to like pin him in before you can take him out. Or you have to set up these dank long chains.
I hope I'm not violating doctor-patient confidentiality here. Sydney told me that one of her patients told her she loves gaming, and she was like, "Oh yeah, what do you play?" And she said, "Well, pretty much just one game." It turns out this woman is like hardcore addicted to Dr. Mario. It makes sense.
She
just stopped there. She was like,
game.
"This is good enough for me."
Well, maybe she got in. Here. Maybe she got in on that new, what is it like, Dr. Luigi, shit. You know.
I assume she would have specified Dr. Luigi had that been the case.
That's a good point. So this is a good example of what I was talking about, like taking like a memorable chunk. Like I remember this is from the first set of levels, I think, from Super Mario Brothers 2, where you had to like climb that mountain. Like I remember doing that and it being like kind of challenging when I was a kid, and now it is like its own challenge where you race to get the best time.
I think I know this is probably anathema. I think I like the look of Super Mario Brothers 2 more than 1 and 3.
You are
yes.
adult.
I just think it's very fresh.
You're joking right now, right?
No, I prefer the look of Super Mario Brothers 2. I just think that world is a lot more innovative because everything else that came before and after was just sort of like a variation on the same
Are you basing this
theme.
on anything other than the fact that you can pull out vegetables and throw them at people?
It's just got a completely different look.
Okay.
It's a lot less block based.
I'll give you that.
Than the other Mario games. It's like it feels like a different world, and I really enjoy it. And I just wish that spirit of innovation had been carried through to
you want more vegetables.
I just want more. I want to pull a turnip in every game on the market. Sure.
This took me a while to figure out because he's getting blown up because he's got the parasol. That's not the button you use to get rid of that, Griffin. There we go.
You recorded this, so I'm assuming that you just couldn't hang with the extreme focus and attention that being Kirby required and record with me at the same time.
Some of these missions get real difficult. They get genuinely super hard. The first one had that too. Like all that you've seen is like me going after like maybe each sort of challenge will have 3 or 4 stages to it. Mm-hmm. In the first game, some of the later ones have like 30, and you have to like do these 30 challenges before you run out of lives.
When it says Remix 1, is that literally like stuff from the first NES Remix game?
No, this is Remix challenges, and I will show you one right now. So this is Super Mario Bros. 2, your beloved art style. You can see, and it just does like a permanent freeze time, sort of one of the mechanics of that game, and then you have to like jump over some things. In this one, you have to kill a virus, but what's this? Color change.
Whoa!
How are you supposed to know what's what?
I don't know, Griffin.
They change it for you. They change it back. That's what I'm talking about, though. They like chop like now you're Princess Peach from Mario Brothers 2, only you're
in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Right.
Holy crap! Who says Nintendo's out of ideas?
But you can like float and stuff. You're hating pretty hard right now. Now I gotta defeat Boom Boom.
How much does this cost?
$14.99, I believe. That was how much the first one cost.
I'll let you come over to my house and just play NES if that's what you're wanting to do. I'll I'll swap out the games.
Bespoke mini challenges? I don't think you can.
I guess that's probably true.
Can you give me Meaver stamps? Can you do that for me?
I will give you a hand stamp that will permit you to re-enter my home at any point throughout the day.
Oh man, at no cost. So this one's fun. It's Kirby's World, only you're Toad from Super Mario Bros. 2, and Toad's not good at like anything. So how are you even supposed to get up to that top guy?
He's just like a fat, stupid baby.
He's basically just a big mushroom-headed baby, and he can't really do anything. So like it takes me a while to figure out like. Oh, you gotta build up a little
Does anybody
stack.
even consider like how upsetting this would be for like the denizens of this world? Like I know you got used to the weird pink puffball eating your friends, but like to see a mushroom man suddenly just appear from nowhere and start throwing blocks around, like that's gotta be upsetting. Good one.
Listen to what did I tell you? Toad can't really do much of anything.
He's limited in his skill set.
But there it is.
Boom shakalaka.
It does some really interesting stuff like
Yep.
that. Okay. It's not NBA Jam. That would be great. That great NES
I'm
era.
just saying it would be more interesting if it's like I want to feel like I'm watching an episode of Captain and the Game Master, which requires a certain amount of like crossover, and I just feel like if they would mix it up with some NES games, like you really wouldn't expect. Whoa,
Yeah.
this is hard.
See? Do you get it now?
Now, okay, now it looks good. Now I get it. You have to play it with the Wii U pad. Is that accurate? Or
You can play with literally anything. You can use that the classic controller. You can use just a Wiimote. It's real hard to know where to get that P block when you can't see anything. Oop.
I mean, I memorized it, but I worked as a Nintendo gameplay counselor in the 80s.
You probably could have done that. You probably had the unique skill set required to become a counselor.
Being willing to work for minimum wage pretty much is the only.
What was it back then? Like $3.50?
Probably like $3 per hour.
Oof. But I mean, that could get you. That $3 traveled pretty far.
God, what are those guys doing now? That is not a skill set that you can translate to other things.
They're probably writing like game facts and stuff.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't know how one monetizes a fact. So yeah, this is NES Remix 2.
Remix.
It's pretty fun. I like the idea of these memorable moments from other games being like their own challenges for points, which I'm into. And then like these remix, like this one has boos, and every time you turn away from them, they move towards you, as boos are wont to do. So you have to like keep looking at them while shooting stuff at the boss.
It seems like this would be a good way to get kids to play like games from your childhood or whatever. Like, because kids, they don't appreciate anything.
Kids hate.
Don't have the patience.
Much like you, kids hate simple graphics, but they love Miiverse stamps.
That's the one thing kids love. They love those jelly bracelets, and they love Miiverse stamps.
It's inexplicable to me. I mean, kids are all about social networks, and I mean, that seems like a pretty robust one. My favorite, they take like, I've run into a lot of Kirby's Adventure mini games. I screwed that one up, screwed the pooch. There's a lot of Kirby's Adventure mini games that they have turned into their own challenges. It made me realize that, like, I guess I never played that much Kirby's Adventure, because there's a lot going on in that game. Did you know you can eat enemies and copy their abilities?
Yeah, I did know about that.
It's interesting. It's a
You're
fascinating.
still getting those. What are those points called? What's the little B?
Bits.
Bits.
Um,
Can you just push a button to like play the game, like the whole game for real?
No. But there is a full game inside of NES Remix 2, which I will show off as soon as I show everybody. I did this, that was fine. That was okay. I did the sickest quick draw. Like Call Twin Galaxies, I did the sickest quick draw. Not this one. That was decent. 19.
That's all right.
That's all right. That's nanoseconds is what they're measuring that in. So it literally means my wizard fingers. Just like, not a big deal. Okay. So this next one I don't do so great on.
Okay.
I
mean, do you still win, or does Kirby die?
He dies, and then he dies forever. I lost.
It's kind of sad that it doesn't make sense to me that he is pervious to bullets. You would think he would be impervious. They would just go right through him, and then he'd be like, "You can't stop me."
Yeah. Watch this. You ready? Watch this. You ready?
Yeah.
5.
Oh!
I just got sick. I just got nauseous. Watching myself again. Oh, man. So yeah, I unlocked a new game. You only start out with 5 games unlocked, and then as you play through and earn stars, you unlock more. I think one of the ones I haven't unlocked is The Adventure of Link, the second Zelda game for NES, which I'd be curious to see how they turn that into, these little challenges. What's that?
Weird. Somebody at my door. Hold on. Griffin, it's me, Billy Mitchell.
Oh, boy.
We heard down at HQ that you had the sickest quick draw ever.
Oh, boy.
Mi amigo.
Listen, it's
and
such
I
an
am
honor.
very, very proud to present you this sweet patriotic tie
Okay.
that you can wear to formal engagements.
I only will.
Welcome to the club, mi amigo.
Thanks.
It's me, Billy Mitchell,
Sure.
Pac-Man champ.
No, I knew you don't have to keep saying your name. I just sort of know your voice. I know who.
Yeah, well,
like,
I
you are
sound
in your
exactly
voice.
like me, and why wouldn't I be?
Sure.
I'm me. I mean,
So
Billy Mitchell.
Billy, this is Super Luigi Brothers. It's
Love it, man. Highest score on this one. Got a 5,200.
Okay.
Not bad, mi amigo. Put a few more zeros on there, and you're in the Mitchell zone. If you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
Nailed the flag, though, Padre. Do love that.
This is a full reskin.
Look at those
Mario.
numbers
You
go
can-
up. That's a sweet music to Billy's
Thanks,
ears.
bro. You can jump higher and stuff. There's also a tournament mode that's like the. I haven't unlocked
Tournament.
it.
That sounds like my scene.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like the wizard stuff, which is. I'm down with that. Anyway, this is NES Remix 2. Thank you for joining us, Billy Mitchell.
Love tournaments. If there's a winner's podium, I just leave my drink up there.
Sure.
And I say, like, I'll be back for this Coke Zero later.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Thanks,
Classic.
Billy. Bye.
Classic Billy.
Bye, Billy.
Is the video over, bro?
Yeah, we ran out of road there, Billy.
COVID.